everyone, and welcome back to Speedbird676. I hope everyone's doing well on the ground and also in the air. Now, if you're wondering why I stopped making videos based upon the Paris Airshow, is due to the fact that there was so many different orders that were coming out every single day. I didn't want to just essentially focus on one order, just announcing, oh, JetBlue ordered A321 XLRs, or there's a huge order from IAG Group, which it consists of British Airways, Iberia, and Aer Lingus, making an order for the Boeing 737 MAX. I didn't want to just keep on making separate videos based upon those and just saying it. I wanted to essentially make in-depth content based upon these orders. And for example, one of the videos that I'll be making in the future is what are some of the destinations besides LHR will B6 be operating to in the near future, so within the next 5 to 10 years. So like I said before, the London market is essentially the market that JetBlue wants to venture into in 2021, as well as Amsterdam and possibly Paris. But I do want to get in depth with what markets I feel that the carrier will be going into within the next 5 to 10 years, as both the LR and the XLR will be coming into their fleet. Another video that I will be getting in depth with will be the IAG Group order for the Boeing 737 MAX, which I think it is a mix of both the 737 MAX 8 and the 737 MAX 10. And the reason why I want to get in depth with this news is the fact that, of course, we all know that the 737 MAX is still grounded from the 8 all the way up to the 10, which hasn't been produced yet at all. It hasn't even had its first flight yet. But I want to get in depth with this situation, even though they already firmed the order. I do want to get in depth with the situation due to the fact that it's been reported that Airbus hasn't had a proper counter offer to IAG Group, so it's pretty much up in the air right now. It's one of those ongoing topics that I feel needs to be covered because of not only Boeing's blunder with the 737 MAX program, but also the current situation between Boeing and Airbus, especially with the narrow-body sector. And I'd like to give a shout out to William Jones Halibut. This is not going to be the last time that I'm making a shout out, but he gave me some information in the comment that I didn't know, and it's as follows. The Boeing 707-320B of 1960 literally was a single aisle jet with the exact same Boeing 737 fuselage cross-section, worked fine for the Intercontinental, with a range of 5,750 nautical miles. It outranged the A321 XLR, and essentially it also did outrange the Boeing 757 as well. The maximum takeoff weight was 140 tons instead of 101, and the speed was greater. Noise, fuel burn was of course inferior to today's times, of course. He also said, I suspect that the A321 in a few years, with a new wing box, carbon fiber wing, and maximum takeoff weight of 110 tons or so, will hit the same range as the Boeing 707. So remember when I made the comment, if you saw the last video, that the Boeing 757-200W had the most range of any single aisle jet of the time? I was wrong. Thank you for telling me that information. Honestly, at the time I was only thinking about the twins, so essentially the Boeing 737, A320, A318, A319, A321, even though I'm, going back and forth with different narrow bodies, but even the 757 as well. And again, everybody knows, if you didn't know, I do love the 757. It's one of my favorite aircrafts of all time. It's up there with the 74 and also the Concorde as well. So do bear in mind, I do love that plane, but at the same time, this channel will not be based upon bias. It's also based upon facts. So William Jones Halibut, thank you very much for that. And I would like to take the time for thanking you for watching Speedbird676, and I'll be taking flight with you in the next video. So stay tuned for more videos in the future. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.